Hello everybody and welcome back to the Abbotsford Centre from Abbotsford, BC. The Abbotsford Canucks and the Toronto Marlies for the third of four times this year. Both teams playing already twice back in Toronto. The Marlies winning the first game 2-1. The Canucks winning the second game 2-0. So both these teams in a tight affair as we come into Abbotsford for the third and fourth games this afternoon. Yeah, doubleheader in one day for both these teams, and supposed to be a good one, shaped up to be a good one, as the Marlies red hot in this road trip. It started not so hot against the Wranglers, losing 2-1. Here's DiGiuseppe, what a save early, made by Matt Murray. Robertson to Liljegren, up on the wing for Logan Shaw, that's turned over through the middle of the ice. Stolen back by the Marlies, and now knocked back in the right corner by the Abbotsford Canucks. Cleared up the boards, there's Shaw, now flipped out to center, there's Canucks Lepierre. Kalienik played ahead for Nielsen. Marlies back on it, Nick Robertson. Knocked off the puck by Fott at center. Brought in DiGiuseppe from the right side, looking in, drop pass, Canucks Lepierre, save! What a save! And Murray got back on it. An open net, and Abbotsford couldn't put it in. What a chance early in this hockey game for the Canucks, and Matt Murray with a game saver early here in the first. Abbotsford dominating the ice right now. Draw one back controlled. Here is Steves. He picks it away for Toronto. Joe Blandisi and fires it back into the Abbotsford zone. There's Jazowski in front. Center that! And a kick save the other way. So a good look for the Marlies early as here comes Keeper. 3-1 the shots now in favor of the Canucks. Here's a left wing side. Opportunity thrown in front that bounced off the leg and it goes to the corner boards. Now picked up by Ryan Jazowski. Jazowski steps by. He has Blandisi with him. The pass ahead to Steves. A backhand and Seelofts right to the chest. Will cover on that for Abbotsford. Just about halfway through the first period, the Marlies and the Canucks scoreless from Abbotsford. Here's the draw. And it's won back by the Canucks. Wolanin in his own zone. That's played to Keeper. Keeper over to Wolanin. Back ahead on the wing for Dowling. Here come the Abbotsford Canucks inside. Right side. Looking to the net. A backhand. It goes off a leg and into the corner. Marlies there to flip it off the boards. It doesn't get out. Wolanin to Dowling. Centered in front. Hit off the puck by McMahon. Here's Nick Abruzzese. Abruzzese with McMahon. That's far corner for Dargachintsev. Back to the point. That goes off a stick. Arsenault has it again for the Canucks and will bring it to center with Dowling. Here's Dowling. In over the Marley line. Drop pass. Stevens shoots and a blocker stop made by Matt Murray. Marlies get it through the middle of the ice to Abruzzese. That's turned over. Now McMahon back on it. Bobby McMahon winding up, waiting, shooting, and through the traffic it made its way on goal, and Seelofts makes the stop on that and covers for Abbotsford. 5:26 to go here in the first. Tight games in the first two meetings between these two. 2-1 and 2-0. The Marlies taking the first, Canucks taking the second. Here's the draw. Back-to-back games here tonight in this one game as that chance is blocked, in this one day as Blazek spins in his own zone. Shaw was going after it. Shots 4-3 Abbotsford here in the first period. Canucks look to get it out. Shaw back after it. He's to it first. Looking, wrap, shot off a leg. Robertson put it on goal. Seelofts against that left post will keep it out for the Canucks. Down to 3:32 to go here in the first. Pretty even, but Abbotsford had the better chance early and got robbed by Matt Murray. Here's the draw. One back controlled by the Canucks. Now Canucks Lepierre. On it, Logan Shaw lost possession. Here's Wooters. He'll bring it up that right side of the ice. Wooters in with a step. Drop pass. Blazek and a stop made. Matt Murray giving away. Blazek again stopped. Here's Wolanin in front. Trying to put it in the nets. It's cleared out to center by the Marlies. By the stick and back down the ice. No icing. Shaw there first. Centers across. And that one just missed Wayne Simmons as it goes up and out of play. Down to 45.8 seconds to go here in the first. The Marlies continuing this long road trip, their longest road trip of the season. 2 in Abbotsford, 1 in Rochester, 1 in Manitoba, and then back home. As here comes the face-off. One back controlled by Canucks Lepierre. They'll start back at home against the Laval Rocket. 2 games against the Rocket back-to-back in Coca-Cola. The Marlies will be in Easter uniform for the first. Here's Ben moving in. Trying to get a step to the net. Canucks Lepierre in the way, and that'll do it for one. Scoreless tonight in Abbotsford in the first of 2 games. Shots a goal. 6 for Abbotsford, 4 for Toronto. Hits are 4-0 Toronto. Faceoffs 5-1 Canucks. No power plays. Scoreless through 1 tonight. Welcome into the second period of play here tonight from Canucks Abbotsford and the Abbotsford Canucks and the Toronto Marlies, third of 4 meetings this year. Scoreless through 1. Here's a turnover break. Fought in. Stopped by Matt Murray. In tight to start the second period. What a look for the Canucks early. That's fired in by Toronto. Chasing after that was Robertson. Canuck will look to get it out on the right wing. He turns back. Now poked in by Nick Robertson. Racing after it there. There's Canucks Lepierre. Canucks Lepierre looking back ahead. He has DiGiuseppe. DiGiuseppe now right side and in. He's taking off the puck. It's played in further. Logan Shaw. Ahead for Wayne Simmons. Red line and into the Canuck zone it goes. Around, there's Ben bumping his man off the puck, dropping it off the boards, and it goes back down the ice. Marlies losing the opening game of this road trip 2-1 against the Wranglers, winning 2-1 in Wilkes-Barre against the Penguins, winning 5-2 against the Comets, winning 4-1 against the Coachella Valley Firebirds, and here we are tonight now in Abbotsford for the next 2. Here's Jordy Ben taken down, trying to enter the zone. Kozowski getting in there. Canuck across to Nielsen. He has help in DiGiuseppe. Back to Canucks Lepierre ahead for Fott. Left wing, a look. That one easily knocked aside by Murray. This one cleared off the own Marley post. That just missed. Back in front, it's Arsenault. He'll center. And Murray made the stop coming from left to right. Left to right lateral movement. Great save by Matt Murray. Here's Philip Kroll. He'll get by. Blandisi steps inside. Blandisi in shooting. That goes off a leg and the Canucks regain it. Halfway through this one, scoreless in Abbotsford. Here's Wolanin. Right side, he'll bring it in. Gets it in further. Stevens is there. He'll look ahead, and now back in behind the Marley net it goes. Canucks with it in front. Wrap shot. Stop Matt Murray. Blandisi for Kozowski. Here comes Toronto again. That's played in the far corner. Now keeper's on it to Arsenault. And here come the Abbotsford Canucks. Inside, that's poked ahead. Matt Hellickson is back on it. Target Chintsev and down the zone. This goes in for Aberzizi, winding up, no shot. Here's Dowling. Looks ahead for Klimovich. Klimovich turned back. Target Chintsev in there. Arsenault with it. Here's some help, Wolanin, and he's taking off the puck. Keeper on it. Now for Plazak. Back out, that's fired ahead, Target Chintsev. And now again the Canucks inside. 4 to go here, second period. Scoreless from Abbotsford. Pass in front. Klimovich knocked away. Here's Dahlstrom, and here comes Toronto. Carl Dahlstrom lining up, shooting, and a blocker stops Seelovs. McMahon back. That's turned over to Klimovich, and here come the Canucks out of the zone. Klimovich left side, taken by a hit. Marley's on it with Matt Hellickson. Hellickson, far pass ahead to Nick Robertson. Robertson, he'll go for a spin now to the middle. In shooting, that goes off an own Marley. Shaw back on it for Simmons. Firing, that goes off a leg and brought out by the Canucks. Final minute of this second period. Hit there. Toronto will get the puck ahead. Shaw, his pass ahead for Simmons. Moving in, he looked for Logan Shaw. 3 seconds to go here. Second, Canuck lost the puck, but that'll do it for 2. Scoreless through 40 tonight in Abbotsford. Shot to goal in the hockey game are 10-5 Canucks. Face-off 7-3 Toronto. Face-offs 5-2 for the Abbotsford Canucks. No power play. Scoreless through 2 tonight in Abbotsford. Welcome into the third period this afternoon from Abbotsford Center to Marlies and the Canucks. Scoreless through 2. Drawn one back by Robertson. The pass ahead to him. Here he comes inside. Nick Robertson winding up, shooting, and a save made by Seelovs. Only the Marlies' 6th shot on net tonight. They got outshot in that second period of a total of 4-1. And the first being outshot 6-4. Here's Robertson in a backhand, and Seelovs easily on that. Just past 2 minutes, Scott, here in the third. We're scoreless from Abbotsford. We hope you're enjoying this one. Marlies continue a long road trip. They'll finish against Manitoba. They take on the Americans next. Here's the draw. One back, Liljegren. Centers for Ben. Moves in. Ben in. No shot. Taken away, and Nielsen turns the other way. Nielsen off the puck there by Liljegren. That's flipped ahead for Robertson. It misses him. DiGiuseppe, right corner. Hit in the corner. Marlies kick it back up ice. It finds Fott to the net. DiGiuseppe, he scores! DiGiuseppe on the backhand gives Abbotsford the lead. Big goal for the Abbotsford Canucks. It's all about putting the puck on goal, and they do so here. And strike first, just about 5 gone here in the third. Well, back control by the Canucks. Canuck at center with it. Spinning, getting it ahead to Fott. Another tight one between these two clubs as it's picked up here by Robertson. Losing that at center, fought back on it. Here come the Canucks. Left alone right to the net there, a good chance, and able to score because of it. Now Nick Robertson moving in. Robertson across. They score! Alex Steves, but it's waved off. And let's see why. I think it's the contact of Robertson right there. Yeah, I think this one's getting called back. It is indeed no goal. So the Marlies get a goal called back, and it stays 1-0 Canucks here in the third. Rama back controlled here by Canuck at center. Here's Canuck right wing. He'll spin back with it. Canucks left the air ahead to Dowling. Open lane. Shoots. Knocked away. Stevens put it on net. That's blocked. Back in front. Murray down. Has that. Trying to get it through him and in. The Abbotsford Canucks. It stays out. So 1-0 here in the third. A beauty by Di Giuseppe. Here's the draw. One back again by the Canucks here. And they've controlled in this third period in terms of momentum. Arsenault! Save Matt Murray! Came across again. The Canucks got robbed early in the first. If you saw a wide open net, and Matt Murray robbed them. Here's Blandisi. Goes for a spin. Still has the puck moving in. Shooting! Kick save. Loose. Where is it? Steves is trying to find it. Seawabs is on it. And he holds on for Abbotsford. Down to 9:52 to go. First of two games here tonight from Abbotsford. A double stream for those joining us. Stay tuned because there's a second stream on this same stream right after. Here's Hollowell. Centers for Crawl. Moving in. He'll shoot. And a glove save, but a penalty coming against Abbotsford. Marlies will go to the power play. They're 0 for 9 in their last 9. They need to find a way to click. Yes, they do. They need to find a way to click fast. This game is 1-0 here in the third. And you're coming down to the later stages of the third period. Got to start by winning the face-off. It's knocked down the ice by the Canucks. Knocked at center by Toronto. Abrazizi back in. Lining up. Shooting. Scores! What a blast. A rip of a wrist shot from the right circle. And the Marlies have tied it on the power play. They're now 7 for 16 on the season. On the power play. It's been ice cold recently. 0 for its last 9. This one snapped over the blocker of Seelofs to tie it up here in the third at 1 apiece. The Marlies just got a no goal, and then they come back on the power play and get the goal back to tie it here in the third. Draw one. Here's Wolanin. So both teams have scored in the third. Here's a giveaway. Alex Steves moving into the net. He stopped, and Blandisi tried to tuck in, but no rebound was there for the taking. Di Giuseppe. Here's Blandisi. Back out. Canucks might have a step. That's Di Giuseppe on it. With Nielsen. Momentum here in favor of Toronto now. In come the Canucks. Di Giuseppe taken hard. Logren to Blandisi trying to fling it up ice. It's picked up here and brought in on the right wing by Fott. Drop for Nielsen. Marlies in the way of that. Here's Ben. Ahead for Steves. Alex Steves spins with it. Still had it. Now lost it. Wolanin out to center. Di Giuseppe with him. Under 5 to go here in the third. Brought in. Drop pass. This finds keeper. Won't get that to the net. Simmons ahead for Logan Shaw. Shaw tired but gets it in with Simmons. Pass in front. And that one did not get to the paddle of the Marlies, who are looking to tap it home. 2:57 to go here in the third. 1-1 from Abbotsford. First of 2 here tonight from Abbotsford between the Marlies and the Canucks. Here's the draw right side of the Abbotsford goal. One back controlled by the Canucks. They had the go-ahead goal here in the third by Di Giuseppe. Marlies answer back. Abrazizi on the power play. Here's Dowling. Right wing lost that in the corner. Looks to drop back. Does for Stevens. His shot didn't make it clean to the net. Logan Shaw being harassed for the puck, but gets it ahead for Simmons. Final minute here in the third period. Marlies fired in and finds Robertson to the net. A backhand. Tried to outweight Seelofs. Nothing was there. And we stay 1-1 here in the final minute of the third. Another tight game on the road for the Marlies. They've seen a lot of these, but as of recently, not really actually. Draw back. Here is Canuck. He'll look ahead in his own zone in behind his goal. Marlies try to keep it in, but it's brought out by the Canucks. Pass to center for Dowling. Dowling moving in. Dowling, no shot to the net. What a steal back from Philip Kral. Dargachintsev for Toronto. He'll move in. Dargachintsev centers! And where was it? McMahon, it missed him. Arsenault being pickpocketed by Dargachintsev, but it's brought out by the Canucks. McMahon back on it. Down to 25 seconds of regulation time. Here's Dargachintsev for Abrazizi, a backhand. Where is it? They score! It's Semyon Durgachitsev. A beautiful save on the play by Silovs, but it comes bouncing back out in front, and Durgachitsev puts it home with just 20 seconds left to give Toronto a 2-1 lead. What a late stunner here in Abbotsford in the first of 2 games, and this one's going to feel good for the Marlies, scoring back-to-back here in the third to overcome the Canucks. Here's the draw back to center. Won by Robertson, the pass to him. Here's Nick Robertson killing the clock. His shot off a leg, it stays in. Canucks. Robertson back. Hallwell fires. Stops Silovs. Here's Stevens with it. Knocked back into the Abbotsford zone. Shaw to Simmons. That finds Hallwell. Doesn't matter. Marlies are going to win it. 2-1 over the Canucks in the first of 2. Here tonight from Abbotsford. Stay tuned. Game 2 coming on now. Well, welcome into Game 2 here from Abbotsford Center. The Marlies and the Canucks, their second 2 out of 2 here tonight. As the Marlies head on to take on the Rochester Americans next. Here's Simmons in shooting, and a blocker stop. Silovs out of the gate. Same netminders, same lineups for both clubs. Marlies just won 2-1 in a tight affair in the first game. Here's DiGiuseppe, gave that away. Nick Robertson. Toronto turned that over. Nielsen. DiGiuseppe for Fott. No chance to the net. Robertson ahead to Logan Shaw. Red line and into the Abbotsford zone. That's fired around. Finds Simmons to the net. And he's stopped by Silovs, closing the legs in time to keep that one out. Job well done on that play. That's exactly what you want to see them do here. So here's the draw. Left side of the net. One back by Robertson. Lilligren over to Ben. Winding up, firing, and it goes wide. Picked up here by Canuck in the corner. Has fought. Simmons tried to keep it in, and DiGiuseppe brought it out. Hit on the play. Marlies regroup. Robertson off the boards. That banks down the ice. Icing called against Toronto. Just 5 gone here in the first. Game 2 between the Marlies and the Canucks in this short 2-game road trip set. As the Marlies continue a red-hot season, and on the road, one of the best road team this season, along with the best home team this season. Simmons will fire it in here for Toronto. That's played around for Logan Shaw to the net, centering that, save, scores! Logan Shaw gets his own rebound. He cashes home and gives Toronto a 1-0 lead here in the first. There were no goals till the third in the last game. The Marlies scoring 2, the Canucks scoring 1. Shaw gets a goal here in the second game in the first to give Toronto the lead. Face off back to center ice. Just over 6 gone now. And the draw won by Blandisi. Pass ahead to him. Joe Blandisi moving in, winding up, shooting, and a glove save. Silovs plays that down to Canuck. Dowling. Stevens and out. He's tripped, and the Canucks will go to their power play. Marlies in the last game, 1-for-1. Canucks will have their first look. As here we go. Here comes the draw to the right side of the Marley nets. One back by the Canucks on this power play. Keeper loses that, and that's going to be another penalty. The Marlies for interference. It's going to be a 5-on-3 all of a sudden for the Abbotsford Canucks. First 5 shots of the game to Toronto. Keeper to Wolanin, back to Keeper, in, shoot! Fired that just wide. Picks it up again, back to Wolanin, right on, and Murray made the save. Picked up by Toronto, they'll pick up and clear. And here we go. And brought in here from the right side. A minute to go on this 5-on-3 power play. Keeper to Stevens, in front off a stick. Picked up here, Dowling. Again, shoots! Save made, Matt Murray. Put ahead to Bobby McMahon. McMahon will bring it ahead further. Here they come, shorthanded, a 5-on-3, in firing, and a save made. A bid by Bobby McMahon. 5-on-3 now done, down to a 5-on-4, 9 seconds left. Dowling to the nets. In front, he has Stevens stopped. Loose puck, save again. Matt Murray making some good saves on that penalty kill. Marlies gave it away, and another save. Matt Murray down on that. He'll cover. Canucks 0-for-2 on the power play, to nothing on the 5-on-3. Toronto still leads 1-0 here inside the first. So here comes the draw. Left side of the Marley net. Face-offs 3 aside. And the draw one back by the Canucks. Wolanin. That goes off of skates. Steves ahead for Hallwell. And that's chipped ahead by Wolanin. Now Keeper back on it. Here come the Canucks. Step on the right wing. Corner boards in front. They score! It finds a way through Matt Murray, and the game is tied. The goal's going to be Di Giuseppe again. That's back-to-back games. He scores against the Marlies, and we're even at 1 with 8 to go here in the first. The draw here, one back by Toronto. Pass ahead for Joe Blandisi. Blandisi gave that away. Nielsen up ahead on the wing for Fott. Fott right side, taken down. Marlies chip it ahead. There's Joe Blandisi. Blandisi trying to stay hot. Pass in front. That missed. Well, assists or goals, doesn't matter. He's been on fire. Pass here. Trying to get it to Steve. Through some feet, that didn't work. Nielsen turned back. Di Giuseppe was with him. Steves and poked back into the Toronto zone. 5 to go here in the first. Toronto and Abbotsford tied at 1. Chizowski up for Alex Steves. He's taken hard. Now Chizowski moves in. Drop pass back. That's cut. Well, Landon's on it for Fott. Middle of the ice across for Di Giuseppe, and he was bumped off, but still has the puck clearing it in. Marlies to it. Here is Hellickson ahead on the wing for Logan Shaw. 2.5 to go here in the period. Shaw moving in from the corner boards. Drop pass back. Hellickson, a shot that goes off a leg. Now in the corner, Di Giuseppe with it again. He's been all over the ice in these 2 games against the Marlies. In come the Canucks here. They'll clear it around the far side. Minute to go here in the first period. Tied at 1. Game 2 of this 2-game set between the Marlies and the Canucks on the road. Here's Wayne Simmons. Simmons overskated the puck on Canucks left ear 5 seconds ago here in the period. Dowling taken hard. And we are 1-1 after 1 here in the second game. Shots a goal in the hockey game are 6-5 Toronto after 1. It's 1 aside. Hits are 5-4 Toronto. Faceoffs 4 aside. Power plays Canucks 0 for 2. The Marlies haven't had one. Welcome into the second period here tonight from Abbotsford. Game 2 out of 2. 2 games inside the same day for both these clubs. An early one and a late one. Well, back by Toronto. Pass turned over. Here's Fott moving in from the right wing. Toronto a late goal in the final 20 seconds to win the first game 2-1. Shot saved. Loose Di Giuseppe. And it's stopped by Murray, but a penalty coming on the play. The Marlies will have their 3rd penalty of this second game. Canucks 0 for 2 on the power play so far. Couldn't do anything on a 5-on-3. Here's the draw. One back by the Marlies. On this penalty kill, Petronero to McMahon, and he'll chip it, but it's just out. Well, we'll try this again, they say, as the faceoff will come just outside the Marley blue line. Here it comes. And it's one back by the Canucks. Callender controls off the faceoff. Played in, Petronero there. Mark Johnstone. Here's Di Giuseppe. He'll bring it in right wing to the net. Drop pass. Shot stopped. Matt Murray. Loose at spot again. Looking to the net. Save. He scores. Fott gets his own rebound on the power play. And the Canucks take the lead. First time they have a lead in a game today. Oh, sorry, no, that's not true. The first game they did score first. The Marlies would score 2 in a row to win. Marlies scored first in this one. Abbotsford has now scored 2 in a row. Robertson in front! And that goes off Seeloff's pad. Not where the pass was trying to go. Ben back across! And Seeloffs did get that one. Nielsen to Fott. Here's Simmons for Shaw. Marlies back in. 4 gone here in the second. Drop pass through the legs for Ben. In shoots off the leg. Backhanded in front. They score! It's Wayne Simmons. He stays red hot. And the Marlies tie it at 2 early here in the second. Abbotsford just got the go-ahead goal. The Marlies respond right back and tie it. With the backhand in tight. Beauty by Simmons. Beats Seeloffs. And we have a brand new game again. Face off back to center ice. The second game. A nail-biter for both clubs. Leads have been going out the door just like that. Di Giuseppe to Fott. Right wing, looking, shooting. Saved by Matt Murray. Logren there, he'll clear. Chizowski in the way of that. Kept in by Fott. Blandisi brings it out. Canucks. Blandisi trying to give him trouble. Canucks left the air to Fott. Center ice, there's Di Giuseppe moving in. He'll center for Nielsen. Nielsen to the net! He scores! Nielsen puts it in, and Abbotsford again has the lead. 3-2 on the Marlies. Just about 7 gone here in the second period of game 2. Here's the draw. These 2 teams trying to split the season set home and home, both a win and a loss. If the Abbotsford Canucks can win this game, they will split. If Toronto wins, the Marlies will take the season set 3 games to 1. Face off back to center. The Canucks have dominated the second period so far, had taken the lead on the power play. Marlies responded moments later, and then the Canucks again respond to take the lead back again. 3-2. Here's Steves. He'll chip that in. Toronto after it. Dowling to bring it out. He does. Right side and in the Toronto zone. To the net. That shot fought off by Matt Murray. Jazowski in the corner trying to get it. Stevens fires off a stick. Arsenault! And a good poke check by Murray. Now here's Kroll. He has Jazowski. Maybe a 2-on-1 Toronto. Here's the pass. They score! Philip Kroll to Ryan Jazowski. And for the third time in the game, these two are tied. It's 3-3. Beautiful feed. This is the patience of Philip Kroll to get that pass in front. Seeloff's on the opposite side of the net. Jazowski has the tap in. 3-3. Face off back to center ice. Just under half a period to go here in the second period. And 3-3 is where we stand. Here's Nick Robertson to Simmons and back into the Abbotsford zone. That ricochets off the side of the goal on Seeloff's. Shaw was after the puck. Dowling turned back. Hallwell on him. Takes the puck away in front. Now from behind Dowling, who stole it back. Great play by the Abbotsford Canucks. Dowling up to Stevens and out of the zone. He'll center that back to Canucks. Lapierre ahead for Arsenault. Arsenault on the left wing. Marlies trying to knock that out. Dowling for Arsenault. From the corner in front. That's keeper. Has a lane. Fought. In the corner for Dowling. Fired and a glove save made. Matt Murray. Crawl ahead to Simmons. 5 to go here in the second. Is Shaw getting in there battling for it. Lannon to Fought. Marlies winning the first game 2-1 if you did watch. If you didn't and you're just joining us now, this is the second game, game 42. Here's a chance and a save made by Murray. Marlies would give up the first goal in the game 5 minutes into the third. They would answer a little bit later, and then with 20 seconds to go in regulation, Dargachintsev gets the game winner for Toronto. Penalty coming to the Marlies as they touch up. 2:16 to go here in the second. The Canucks will go back to the power play again. They're 1 for 3 tonight. Here's the draw. And that's one back controlled by the Marlies. Matteo Petronero gave it away. A shot right on was handled. That's turned over. Di Giuseppe to the net. Saved again by Matt Murray. Murray gave it away. Di Giuseppe right off his chest. Now in the corner boards, Canucks drop back. Di Giuseppe fired that off a leg. In behind, back in front. That's fired just off the mark. Nielsen, good pressure by the Canucks on the power play. Di Giuseppe, that's blocked. Kalanick put it on goal, and Murray's on that. Fought, centers, one-timer, Matt Murray again. Off the boards and not out. Canucks Lapierre. There's McMahon to Johnstone now. Come the other way. That's turnover. Fought moves in, and a good block by Toronto. Sloppy play as they clear, and it does just get out. Seconds running down on the power play. The Canucks have been pressing here this past 2 minutes. Played up on the wing. 7 seconds to go in the period. Ben trying to get back. Here's a step. And a great play as it rolls on to Matt Murray. Toronto and Abbotsford 3-3 after 2. Shot to goal in the hockey game, if you're wondering. The Canucks with 19. The Marlies with 9. 3 aside. The hits are 6-5 Toronto. Faceoffs 9-8 Toronto. Power plays Abbotsford 1 for 4. The Marlies haven't had one. 3-3 after 2. Welcome into the third period here tonight from Abbotsford Center. The third and final period as the Canucks look to split the season sets with Toronto, unless the Marlies can find a way to come out with a victory here tonight. Dargachintsev, that's played down the ice. Fired in and chasing after it is McMahon. He's to it. Wrapping around, pass in front, and it's sent through the paint. What an opportunity. Ben moving in. Jordy Ben shoots. That's off the blocker of Seeloff. Di Giuseppe stays in by Toronto. Abrazizi, Dargachintsev back. Logan fires. That one through traffic did make its way on net, and the save was made again. Nielsen out to center. Ben back on it again. He got slashed, and the Marlies are going to go to their first power play of this second game. They were 1 for 1 in the first game. That's what tied the game at 1 in the first game. The Marlies would score with 20 seconds left to win that first game 2-1. Draw 1. Here's Steve. Shoots through traffic. That's blocked. Canucks left the air there. He clears. The Marlies on their second power play of the night overall out of the 2 games. 1 for 1 so far. After going 0 for 9 in their last 9 power plays, the Canucks 1 for 4 in this game. Here's a shot. Simmons brought it to the net. Seeloffs will cover on that for the Canucks. The Canucks did not have a power play in the first game. They've had 4 here. They're 1 for 4. So here's the draw. Left side of the net. One back by the Canucks, and they will clear. They gave it away. Simmons in, held off. That shot made its way on goal. Wolanin will clear down ice. 40 seconds to go in the Marley power play. Trying to get something started here. Here's Logan Shaw, red line and in. Fired all the way around. This finds Simmons with good pressure. Marlies chip it in. That was Simmons who lost it. Keeper tries to clear. He does. And that'll do it for the Marley power play. Back after it and picking it up is Liljegren. So the Marlies 1 for 2 out of the 2 games now. Shaw will bring it in. He'll fire it in. Simmons again battles for the puck to come free. That one rolling to Seelofs, and he will cover for a face-off in the Abbotsford zone. Just over half a period to go. 3-3 from Abbotsford. So here's the draw, left side of the net. That's one back control by Wolanin. Simmons spinning. Here's Liljegren in. Shoots. Save made. Loose in front. And somehow Seelofs got that on the bouncing puck in the slot. So here we go. Faceoff's 11-10 for the Canucks in this one. As the draw coming here. One back control by keeper. Wolanin. Head on the wing for Arsenault. And here come the Canucks with it. Arsenault trying to get that to the net. He's turned back. Down the corner boards with it again. Back to keeper. To Stevens. In shooting off a stick. There was Simmons. He has Shaw with him. And back into the Abbotsford zone it goes. That missed Nick Robertson. Simmons couldn't keep in. Now Arsenault with speed to the middle of the ice from the left side. Taken hard to the boards. Robertson kicking that back. That was keeper on it. Keeper from the corner in front. And a save made by Matt Murray. What a chance for the Canucks, left alone at the side of the net to tap in, and Murray getting across with the blocker. Keeper on it. Robertson was chasing after him for the puck. DiGiuseppe, and back out across to Stevens. Middle ice for Arsenault. Here's Liljegren. He'll take it away. Toronto on it with Ben. And that was turned over. Trying to find Nick Robertson again. Spinning with the puck. That's Logan Shaw trying to get there. Keeper through the middle of the ice. He moves in, has help with Fott. To the goal. In front. Keeper stopped. Loose puck and it went in behind. 4 minutes to go here, third period. Nielsen trying to center that. The shot blocked. Landisi to Steves. Ahead to Chizowski and out. Here come the Marlies. Ryan Chizowski taken down. After it goes Alex Steves. Keeper behind his net being chased by Steves. To Fott. Down to 2 here in the third period. DiGiuseppe turning that over. Alex Steves with speed. Here's Steves. He has Chizowski. Steves in. Held on to, and a shot did not make its way on goal. Abbotsford gets away with the call there. Now Steves with a great play in front center for Blandisi. A backhand that's sent just off the mark. Getting it back down to the final minute. Toronto Abbotsford tied at 3. Here's Philip Kroll winding up firing, and that goes high. DiGiuseppe to Nielsen. And now we're going to have a fight here in the final minute of play. 3-3 from Abbotsford in the second game. These two teams trying to split on the season set. Canucks winning 2-0 in Toronto. Marlies winning 2-1 in Toronto. Marlies winning 2-1 here in Abbotsford. And here right now, 3-3 in the third of late in this final game. So the face-off will come now to the left side of the net. Marlies to take the draw. Aberzizi. And he wins it back. Here's Hallwell. Gave that away. Dowling with a step. Here come the Canucks. And big hit by Dahlstrom to close him off. Marlies on the puck first. Bobby McMahon with some speed. Down to 30 seconds to go here in the third period. He'll play that to Dargachintsev. That misses him. Canucks left here through the middle with Steven. Back up on the wing for Arsenault. They're trying to trade chances. Dowling. And it's kept in by Canucks left here in front. That's stopped by Matt Murray on a great bouncer. Dahlstrom ahead. Aberzizi down to 13 seconds. Here come the Marlies. Aberzizi in front. It deflects. Seelofs is on it. He'll cover with 8 seconds to go in regulation time. Down to the wire now. Here from Abbotsford, the Canucks and the Marlies. 3 apiece. And now we're down to 7 seconds. Draw one. Here's the setup. Hallwell. Dahlstrom down to 3 seconds. Back to Dahlstrom. His shot. Glove saves Seelofs. And we're headed for overtime. Well, the Marlies and the Canucks playing for the final time this season. And 3-3, they need overtime. Welcome into overtime here tonight from Abbotsford Center. Second and final game of this two-game set between the Canucks and the Marlies. Marlies took the first one 2-1 in regulation. Canucks trying to respond. They had two leads in this game, both blown. Now the Marlies, and they poke it further. It's picked up by Lepierre. He'll just fire it in where Liljegren chases after it for Toronto. Robertson looking up ice. He'll find help in Wayne Simmons. Here comes Toronto with the puck. Simmons with the moves, lining up in, shoots, and a glove save. Seeloff tried to open him up on the right post. So here comes the face-off to the right side of the net, almost halfway through overtime, 3 apiece. Draw one back. Here's the centering pass. That misses. Canucks Lepierre ahead to Wolanin. Liljegren back to defend on him. Timothy Liljegren pokes that further. Got it back. Wolanin in for Canucks Lepierre. What a save! Matt Murray. Marlies turn the other way here in overtime. Liljegren with speed. Timothy Liljegren moves in, shoots, he scores! Marlies win in overtime. It's Timothy Liljegren. And Toronto takes it 4-3. They win the series set 3-1. Look at the movement by Liljegren in tight. Goes up in close and knows he has to outweight the netminder from the left to the right post. And beats him upstairs. A beauty up and over that right shoulder of Seeloff's to win the game here in overtime. Marlies now 6-1 in overtime this season as they take down the Canucks 4-3 in overtime. They take on the Rochester Americans next. They'll finish the road trip against the Manitoba Moose.